Have you ever thought about drastically reducing that stubborn belly fat in just 1 week? Sounds too good to be true, right? Today, I'll tell you the story of Jeremy, the fitness YouTuber who followed an extreme protocol to quickly lose belly fat. But beware, the price to pay might not be worth it. You need to watch until the end to find out what happened. Jeremy has a YouTube channel and decided to do an experiment. Follow a diet known as the protein-sparing modified fast. It's an approach that promises incredible results in just 7 days. He wanted to see if it was possible to achieve amazing results using this strategy. And I'll tell you up front, it worked, but it might not be worth it. Let's dive into what happened. To ensure accuracy, Jeremy went to a lab at the University of British Columbia, where he underwent body fat tests using DEXA scans and ultrasound. Initially, his body fat was at 15.6%. Currently, ultrasound is the most accurate way to measure body fat because it allows you to precisely determine the amount of fat and muscle you have. After 7 days, he would return to redo the ultrasound. Jeremy's goal was to reduce that percentage quickly enough to get visible abdominal muscles in just 1 week. Jeremy embarked on an extremely restrictive diet, just 1,200 calories per day, with 80% coming from protein. His meal plan consisted of egg whites, chicken breasts, and light vegetables. No carbs, fats, or foods that could increase calories. Only 4 meals a day, each with 80% protein. Can you imagine eating that for an entire week? And the workouts, only the bare minimum to preserve muscle, 20 to 30 minutes a day, focusing on maintaining lean mass. No cardio during this period. According to studies, to maintain muscle mass, you only need to train at 1/3 of the intensity recommended for muscle building. Sounds like a good idea? The comment you might be thinking, well, let's see what happened after the first 3 days. Here's a tip for me if you're trying to lose fat and struggling with belly fat. Consider using Capsiplex in your routine, a 100% natural supplement that boosts your metabolism, enhancing fat burning. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to learn more. In the first few days, Jeremy was confident. He reported good energy levels, but hunger started to hit hard. By the end of the 3rd day, he found himself eating celery dipped in pickle juice to try to trick his appetite. Sounds strange? That's what an extreme diet can do to you. This is a clear sign that the body is reacting to drastic changes. It's a signal that the body is beginning to experience food cravings. So, if you start having crazy cravings and food obsessions in the middle of a diet, be very careful. It's easy to develop binge eating. Jeremy strategically added protein shakes to his diet to curb his sweet cravings. Protein shakes are a great option to include something sweeter in your diet while meeting protein goals. Using caffeine to suppress hunger is also an excellent strategy. Consider adding whey protein and caffeine to your diet. It can help. Things got worse. His energy plummeted, workouts became a battle, and hunger turned into insane cravings. Spinach, which he'd never liked, started tasting sweet. This is a clear signal. His body was in survival mode. His energy was drained. He didn't feel like doing anything else, not even moving during the day. He reached a critical point. This happens because glycogen stores get depleted. You feel irritable, just want to sleep, and have no desire to do anything. By the 5th day, spinach started tasting sweet to his palate. This really happens during severe caloric restriction. Vegetables taste better, fruits become more flavorful, and everything intensifies. This is a clear signal from the body saying you need food. So it starts doing everything it can to make you eat. The thickness of his abdominal fat decreased by 0.5 centimeters, revealing more definition in the lower abs. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? But here's the problem. Jeremy was exhausted, irritable, and had uncontrollable hunger. Was it worth it? He himself says no. After the test, he had to restrain himself because he wanted to devour every piece of food in sight. This is what happens to people stuck in the yo-yo effect. They achieve significant results initially, but end up gaining even more weight and fat than they had before. They develop eating disorders and get stuck in this cycle. This extreme approach may yield quick results, but the cost is high. The risk of falling into the yo-yo cycle is enormous, not to mention the impacts on physical and mental health. If you want lasting results, the path is different. Consistency and a diet you can sustain in the long term. It's not about starving for a week, but finding a balance that works for your life. Here's my suggestion. Instead of taking dangerous shortcuts, how about investing in a balanced diet where you can include foods you enjoy, feel pleasure while eating, and have plenty of energy to spend throughout the day? Now tell me, have you ever tried an extreme diet like this? What happened? Comment below. I'd love to know. And if you like this content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Check out the video appearing in the card. It'll help you a lot.